So, last weekend I was at Pride with Claire and Evelina, and you were at your hen do.
Yeah. Annoyingly, it was booked on the same weekend as Pride.
Missing out on all the gay fun.
Actually, Jeannie at my hen do did say like, well, I really thought we would just go and like, celebrate at Pride with your hen do. I was like, yeah.
That would have actually made sense, yeah.
But then it wouldn't have been a group thing. People would have wandered off and,
Yeah, got caught up in the magic of Pride.
Yeah,
It wouldn't have been
exactly.
just about Claudia.
Yeah. Unless there was a whole float dedicated to me or something.
What a missed opportunity!
That would have been
Julia,
with all my
Fozard, you let your sister
with all my
down.
hen party on the float, and I was just watching it in the parade. Like, so what time is my hen party starting? Oh well, people
Soon.
are coming in drips and drabs,
Soon.
and then suddenly everyone's like,
And then it'll be dressed like you and have your face.
well, like a mask. That'd be quite scary. I don't know if I would think that was great, or I'd run up the hill screaming.
Well, considering your horror of horror films, probably you'd run away screaming.
We even went to a murder mystery, and I was like, is it going to be scary? It was in Dungeon. It was in an old jailhouse.
When she told me about it beforehand, I was like, I don't know that Claudia will enjoy that. She does hate horror. And she was like, no, it's fine.
At the same place, they do a ghost story tour. So when you go in, it's all like, there's like just candles flickering and stuff, and there's like lots of skulls around. So I was like, what have you brought me to? This is not hen party related. It's not hen party appropriate. Whereas all the pink fluffy stuff.
So Pride is very important for us. But then we actually properly fell in love 2 years ago at Pride 2 years ago.
Actually, I was at Pride with my friend, and
I was working, so I was on a float interviewing people. And then I got this text message from this really hot girl that I'd been on 2 dates with.
I saw you go past on the float, and I was like, she's so special. I'm just a pleb, and they're like, with amongst all the other plebs. And you were like with a man who had his bum out and angel wings.
Yeah, a man who was wearing just angel wings and a thong. That was good. And you sent me a text message that was something along the lines of, just saw you on the float. You looked so beautiful, you caught my attention rather than the man with his bum.
At about 5:30, I was in like St James Village party.
And then, because you said, come and meet me later. And I had all this work to do, and I was like, we're just gonna blow through it. So I did 5 hours of work in like 2 hours. And I was like, it's fine, I'm off, I'm running, I've got to go to this girl. And everyone I worked with was like, yeah, you go, Jessica, you finally found a good one.
And then she came and met me, and I was absolutely off my face.
Yeah.
I didn't really even know who she was. No, that's not quite true.
That's not true, oh my god.
No, what actually happened was you turned up and you were like, Claudia, I'm here at St James Street. And I was like, oh great, I'll come and find you. And then I like came to the barrier, and there was like all this fencing because it's a strictly closed off party, and it just really flummoxed me because I was like, there she is. And I was like, I can't get out.
Rattling the chains.
And it just goes like, there's an exit just there. I was like, oh, okay.
Meter away from you.
At this point, Jessica was thinking, have I made the right decision on this? This is
okay.
quite how I remember.
It's kind of right.
And then we went to a pub, and
Well, we had to ditch our friends first.
yeah,
We told them just to
Andrea,
go.
she's like, oh, do you want me to like? So it's at the end of our Pride now. Like, are you gonna go off and have a date like Pride? And I was like, no, we just all hang out together, it'll be fine. And then she was like, oh, okay. Literally walked like 10 feet, and then I was like, Andrea, like, I think it's best if you leave. I don't think she wants you hanging around us. She was like, oh, okay, well.
No offence, Andrea, but I was not expecting there to be people.
Oh, sorry. Well, you did know I wasn't just at Pride on my own, partying on my own till you were free to meet me. Then we went to the beach, which I think is quite a hilarious story because Jessica remembers this quite well, I don't. But we had a conversation, I think, that involved me saying that I thought she was a bit fake, and then I fell asleep.
Yeah, you're like, you're so fake, I just want to see beneath her. I just want to meet the real person.
Yeah, and then Jessica was like, I think you need to eat. So then
Actually, we made out on the beach.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Also glitter like all over my face at this point.
Yeah. And day glow dots.
And like, yeah, just like, whoa. And then you took me to like a nice restaurant in South Lanes.
Indian Summers, which is amazing.
Where Pride was not happening and everyone else was having a very civilised Saturday night, and I was just like...
Yeah, you were just wasted, covered in glitter, and everyone around us was a bit
And she was obviously opposite me going, like, you know, prim and proper. And I was just like... I did manage to eat, and then I was better.
Yeah.
And then
You did,
we
you
walked,
sobered up.
and then we walked back through Pride hand in hand, and we made out a bit, and we were going to go on the little Ferris wheel that we didn't.
Made out every 5 steps.
And then we were walking back up the hill, and then this couple went past and went, "You make a great couple!" And we were just like,
Thank you! We do.
and then the rest is history.
And then you spent the whole weekend of mine bonding with Walter.
Yeah, I met the dog,
Your
and I was like,
bestie.
so it wasn't an innuendo. It's a real
Yeah,
dog.
come in and meet my dog. It was a real thing. I'm still really impressed by your poaching ability.
It
means a lot.
Easily impressed by me.
Yeah. Just like I'm in there. Whoa, I
He
can
wasn't
poach
put
an
off
egg.
by my,
Drunken
my sleeping on the beach mid-conversation. Mid-making out, apparently.
Yeah, completely forgetting that we'd made out.
Then last year's Pride,
We knitted together our friendship group.
so we went to Pride with Andrea again, and I was like, I won't abandon you this time.
And Vicky. And Clara and Evelina.
I can't really remember.
No, I was texting Evelina.
There was a 2-hour delay with the parade last year because of a potential bomb scare. So it was a bit of everyone's downfall because it was a hot day and everyone just, everyone's drinking and sort of timed it so that they would be at their peak when the parade happens at about midday. So everyone peaked at about midday, half midday, and then it's like, oh, they're not coming yet, and they didn't actually come until about 2:30, so at which point everyone had to sustain their peak for like another 2 hours. So by like...
And no one had any water and it was really
By
hot.
about 6 p.m.
We
people
just
were like, oh. Whereas some people were just a little bit gone.
Yeah.
That's how you make good friends. Breaks the ice.
And now we're all friends. So obviously it worked and it was good.
And then this year, obviously I wasn't there.
No.
You get hit on.
No.
That was a pause.
Well, I went to breakfast at Clara and Evelina's and we made pancakes, which were extra special pancakes because they had no flour in. And we tried to make them without eggs in and then that went really wrong, so then we had to add eggs and then it still went really wrong. Then we went and watched the parade, which was amazing and gay and rainbow coloured, and we made some good boomerangs using the rainbow flag. That was quite good. That was good. And then I had to run off to the Quaker Meeting House because I was manning the stall for the cakes. Yeah, gay cake type of thing. And then we went and had a barbecue on the beach, so it's pretty good. Yeah, that's the story of our love and